Howdy folks, and welcome back to Newbie BBQ, where I'm learning how to cook and bringing you along for the ride. Today we're going to smoke something a little different. We're deviating from the normal brisket, ribs type, pork butt type of thing, and we're going to cook lamb shanks. Now, while this is different, I'm also trying something else different. I decided to buy some coveralls so that I don't get my clothes all smoky and filled with smoke. And this should, this worked when I was in the Navy. Hopefully it'll work while I'm smoking. So I've had these lamb shanks marinating overnight. I put a rub, simple rub, salt, pepper, oregano, thyme, mixed it with olive oil and red wine, had them marinating overnight, and I've saved that marinade for later. And now I'm going to reapply another layer of the rub, just because a lot of it washed out, before we put it on the smoker. Just want to mention, by the way, I also added to this a little bit of chili powder, just a little bit of chili powder, and a little bit of cinnamon, just to give it a little added depth of flavor. I think both of those will work with the red wine marinade that we had these lamb shanks in overnight. All right, we've got our smoker up to temp. I'm looking to do this at about 250 today, and I think it'll take about 4 hours. And I'm using hickory and cherry wood for this smoke today. I think the gaminess of the lamb can withhold the little heartier smoke that you would get from hickory, and I think cherry would be a nice complement. So again, we're going to put this on the pit and get this going. I think it'll take about 4 hours, and we'll check in, see how it's doing a little later. All right, folks, we're about 2 hours into the cook now, and as you can see, oh, these things are coming along beautifully. Now here's where we're going to change things up just a bit. We spent 2 hours building up this nice, beautiful crust, and we're about to throw them in a pan full of onions and carrots and garlic and red wine, and we are going to braise them from here on out. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, you just spent 2 hours building up a beautiful bark. You're going to lose it all when you put it in that pan and braise them. And you may be right. I may be screwing this up. But I think braising will really help break down the tendons that are in the shank. And that red wine should give it that beautiful flavor, that nice richness to this meat that we're really looking for. So that's what we're doing now. We're going to put them in here. We're going to put a nice big tent on top of it and throw it back on the smoker. I think it'll be about another 2 hours. And then we're going to call her done. We'll check in later, see how it's going. All right, it's been about 4.5 hours, and I think these are done. Come check this out. So I've had it for the last 2 hours in this pan, in a tent, and look at that. We've got the red wine juice, and this probe is tender and easy to go in there. There's no tug, no resistance. It's not falling off the bone, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing with lamb shank, but these are done. The red wine juice, the carrots, the onions, the smell is phenomenal. So we're gonna pull these off, get them back inside, make the side dishes, and have a good meal. Alrighty, this is it, our final dish. Looks really good. We've got peas here, which my beautiful wife mixed in some butter, some pepper flakes, and a little mint jelly because, lamb, mint jelly, why not? Sauteed with some potatoes, and then we've got the carrots and onions from the braise that we did. So this is the moment of truth. Look at that. You can hear that beautiful crust. And look, oh, there's a beautiful smoke ring there. It looks nice and moist. Time for the little bite. I'm not gonna lie, that's damn good. It's got a good smoke flavor, but it's not overpowering. You can taste that wine reduction that we've had it in. It's got a good crust. You can taste that salt and pepper. Taste the garlic. It is really good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're firing up a smoker, this is not too hard to do. Maybe you can try it at home too. Have a great day.